Hey everybody, and welcome back. Playing some more of our Ritualist Paladin on BNXL. We're going to start Nightmare today. We should get pretty close to finishing it, but we'll see. We'll at least do ennead today. We're 51, so not bad. We might as well do Den. I have more Belladonnas than I know what to do with, so I don't really need the respec, but skill point, so... And we are just tearing through stuff currently, so our damage is looking pretty damn good. We have Bloodthorns maxed out at 25, so the damage is pretty good. All of our points right now are just going to go into... Oh, what's it called? Stormlord. Just to get those stats maxed out. Depending on how things go, I'm hoping we can... It'll probably be the next episode we'll hit level 80, and we'll be able to use the set. I'll have to respec and get enough strength and dex for everything, but... Also, I want to keep my eyes open for a pair of Sacred Boots. As just taking a look at what I might want to craft, and I'm thinking I'll probably just craft some Nephilim Boots. Will be pretty good as just a stat stick. Will help me for equipping a lot of gear, and yeah, it'll help me with meeting strength requirements, and it'll be a crap load of bonus vitality for damage, so... I think for my next tier for my weapon, I need like 175 strength or something like that. Might have been a different piece, actually. I know I'm going to need a lot of strength to upgrade my weapons soon, though. So we'll keep pumping points into Stormlord. Get that maxed out. Stormlord will also be a really good way of meeting requirements for stuff. It'll save me from having to spend as many points on strength, so I can invest a lot more into other stats. And by other stats, I mean vitality. Maybe it's this little wing down here, actually. Someone down here. Someone early on, perhaps? Here we go. That wasn't it. Checked all down here. There we go. Let's just go grab the waypoint. Then we'll get our extra skill point. Okay. I'll want to max out lemurs as well, but it's better just to max out one damage skill and use that for now. When we start getting to areas where I'm not going to want to use fire damage, or just when there'll be elemental absorbs in general, I'll want to be able to swap between my attacks. Might not be that big of an issue with how much Pierce we're going to have, but we'll see. Not this way. Don't care about Blood Raven. Make use of the Stamina Shrine while we have it. Hope for a good layout. Pretty similar to the layout we had in normal, actually. Refresh on our Stamina Shrine, that's nice. Also put the drop filter on. Ooh. Gotta love trap rats. I heard it and I was like, maybe I'll be okay. No. Can see the flame font projectiles every once in a while. It's still a pretty small % chance, but... I know Nightmare Underground Passage gave us a little bit of trouble on our Amazon. So it's good to see that we're tearing through it here. I need to get a better belt as well, so I can hold more potions. Running out way too quick. Tree and waypoint pretty close to each other. Yeah, it's okay damage. Single target could be a little better, but it's not the end of the world. We'll probably do Tristram just because, but we don't really need to. We don't need Dakar's Robe. I think the attack speed from Werecat's nicer. It lets us hit the breakpoint, so. And the big thing about Dakar's Robe is the stats and the life that it gives. But I'm not really too concerned with that because we're a Vitality build anyways, so we already have tons of life. I won't even bother with the tower either. Nightmare Tower I'll do because I think you have the chance of getting enchanted runes, which is what I would like. If you missed out on earlier episodes when I talked about it, the whole point of this character is just to grind for enchanted runes because I'm looking for a Yist rune for my Javazon. So this character's entire purpose will be to, if it can, it'll be bossing, and then it'll be just farming. So there'll probably be a lot of I'm hoping I can farm Skazglen pretty easily with the set. If I can farm Skazglen pretty well on this build, then that is what I will likely do, because it's one of the better places to get enhanced runes. I go back and forth between enhanced and enchanted. I honestly can't remember which one it is. But the yellow runes. I'm going to be going for crafted gloves probably for this build. That'll be one of the only things I craft. But I don't think I'll need... I can just find sacred gloves. I won't... If I was looking for a class-specific base, then I may go for the imbue quest just so I can imbue sacred items to be rares. It's a lot of damage. My resistances really are not good, so... Yeah, I would try for that, potentially. Oh, perfects only require... It's actually not bad. Hold on. I can figure out some of my resistances here. Let's see. Lightning res. Fire. Cold. Don't really care about poison, but I suppose I can do some poison as well. Okay, so we'll go. Okay. These will be my sockets for now. Pop that in. What do we have in here? Which one did I just put in? An onyx. Okay. Put them all in one thing. So 60 cold res, 3 max cold res. Is that full? Yeah. So res are looking a little better. I didn't do fire. Bloodstones. Oh. It's because I put it in a weapon. I'm actually an idiot. Guys, I'm actually an idiot. Let's go over to Geed. I was like, I know I pulled out bloodstones for fire res. Okay. Gull runes. What are their level required? 65? Okay. Then in that case, what do I want for weapon? I can just do a gem for now. Spell damage, probably. And for shield, well, what res do I need? I'm at 50 for those, so we'll go lightning and fire for shields. So we'll go spell damage here. Get more resistances here. There we go, that's fine for now. Okay. That should help greatly with our survivability. Yep. Res are important, guys. If you're doing a fresh playthrough and you don't have anything stored up, or if you're playing on the Sin War and don't want to use mules, just make sure you're picking up all of the perfect gems that you see. You'll notice my filter has them turned on and I've been ignoring them. It's just because I have so many. And the way you make those containers that you see me using is just by using an oil of crafts. Ooh. Still not unkillable, though. I really need Cannot Be Frozen. It'll make a big difference. That'll be in 3 levels. I have a bunch of jewelry saved up that I plan on using. Just random stuff. And Athila's Oracle is not a very rare amulet either. You can get one pretty easily. But it's a pretty good source of Cannot Be Frozen. It has skills on it. When I'm leveling a new character, if I don't have a different source of Cannot Be Frozen, it's usually my go-to. I totally ignored the room. It was right next to it when I walked right past. I don't have great eyesight, so it's hard to spot it. And I'm using the small mini-map, so it doesn't cover up as much of the screen, obviously, so it can be pretty hard to see things sometimes. Let's see how this goes. Not bad. I'm not sure if I prefer this new animation for Bloodthorns or not, honestly. I think this was updated in 2.0 when they changed it to this. I kind of liked the red thorns. This is a lot easier to see, and I think that's what they were going for. I don't care about the waypoint, not for Nightmare. I think that's what they were going for, but I don't know. I thought the red thorns looked cooler. This is definitely a lot more clear to be able to see the projectiles, but it doesn't really... I mean, it's called Blood Thorns, and it looks like magic arrows or something, or like little lightning bolts. So it doesn't really look like it does fire damage. It looks like it should do magic damage, if anything. And those little red bursts, those are pretty common for magic-based spells. Like, it has a similar look to Parasite, one of the melee necro skills if you don't play it. Also, the new Path of Exile League was announced, so I'm probably going to do a little bit of playing on that. I don't know how much I'll play, but usually when there's a league that looks interesting, I'll come back every once in a while, or I'll usually play on the expansion league launches. Not enough mana. I'm pretty sure I'm just dead. No? Just keep swinging. Can I lemurs this? Nah, it does way less damage. Just go with Bloodthorns. I need more mana on swing for sure. I'll tear up the weapon and then I'll re-MO it with 5 mana on attack MOs. Fight's taking a minute, but that's okay. I thought we got an arcane crystal for the quest as well. Perhaps we have to go talk to Wariv and then we get it? No. We just don't get the arcane crystal for some reason. I thought we did. Okay, perhaps we make rainbow? Is it L or is it L? Hold on. But I'll go buy a belt and do a rainbow. It's F. Should I even bother with making one? Could make a truce as well. Truce is 80. I'll just wait to make my belt until I'm level 80. That's fine. Let's go do Tristram, I guess. Just to get that out of my inventory. What is going on here? Is there something about not being able to do this quest once you've already gone to Act 2 that I'm not aware of? I guess? Oh. Okay. Never mind then. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that. And let's go kill Radamant. We are 59. I'm going to put all these points into Strength and Dex for now. And skill points, we'll dump into Stormlord, getting our stats up pretty high. Okay, there's level 60. So before anything, I'm actually just going to go grab my jewelry that I have planned. So we have an Athelas Oracle. I was debating on a Scarab of Death as well, which has some interesting stuff, but I'd rather just have the Cannot Be Frozen. Yes, we'll grab that. And I was thinking probably I might use a Witchcraft for the 2 all skills on the ring, since I don't really have any other good rings to use. I don't have any 2-skill rings, that's for sure. So, this one, 15 vitality, life per kill, damage. Sure, what the hell, I'll use all that. Bunch of random crap, but mostly I just wanted to put the Athelas Oracle on. Okay. For that cannot be frozen, finally. Probably turn the volume up a little bit here. I know, I'm sure there are people who aren't a big fan of how quiet my gameplay sound usually is, but I'm used to playing games on pretty low volume, because I'm usually doing other things while playing games. So I'm just used to my games being quiet. And the next arcane crystal we get, I'll put towards upgrading the weapon. Not this way. Yeah, our damage is definitely getting pretty good now. With the bonus all skills. Ooh. Our attack speed's looking real good as well. We are starting to shred through content. This is about when the Javazon was starting to really pick up as well. I'm going to try and hit the strength and dexterity points that I need to hit in order to wear my set when I hit 80, but I don't know if we're going to reach there. I'll need 500 strength and 380 or so dexterity. I'll probably end up just having to respec, but that's fine. There we go. Get that extra skill point. Oh yeah. Starting to get a lot from Stormlord. Level are we? 62? Not bad. Nightmare Act 2 has some pretty annoying enemy types. Not as annoying as Hell, but... And Act 2 Hell has some really annoying enemies. Ah, down here. Stamina Shrine? Mana Shrine. Down on the bottom. Stairs are up. So it's okay for now. I'll repair once we get the Far Oasis waypoint. Well, we hit this one, so let's just use it, I guess. Okay, Far Oasis. Very funny game. Yeah, with fast attack speed, and now that we have Cannot Be Frozen, so we're not getting chilled all the time. Very nice. Feels a lot smoother. We can still get slowed by slows target enemies, but I think it's down this way. And again, we're only investing in strength for equipment. Once we get later charms, we can respec out of all the strength and go full vitality. $64. And it's way down at the bottom here, of course. I definitely need more life on attack, though, to keep me alive. I just keep forgetting to refresh Sanguine Covenant, is why. I think it's like 150 life on attack once we get the set, which is pretty good. Okay. Far Oasis. This is that way. Going Stormlord is also nice for the energy, honestly. The extra mana pool. for when we're spamming our buffs over and over, you know? Yeah, it is up there. Let's see how this goes. Take down the shrines first. This is a real pain in the ass on hell. Okay. Go talk to Drognan. Making sure that Sanguine Covenant is up. Definitely important for staying alive. Just gotta get into the habit of recasting my buffs more often. What direction are we going? Bottom right it is. 74 area. We are starting to fall a little bit behind in levels. That's okay. Stormlord's looking pretty good. I don't know what I'm going to invest in next. Probably buffs for better duration. Hey, that's not bad. Catalyst of Learning. Won't be using that for a while still, but we have it. Circle. Is that this one? Do I remember this correctly? Nope. Nope. This one. At least got the side right. Unfortunately, Sanguine Covenant is stuck at 60 seconds for its buff duration, which kind of annoying. But once I get continuity, that'll get a lot better. Or it should, anyways. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost 300 strength. That is Stormlord maxed out now. Whenever we get plus skills now, you can see current skill level 29. It's going to increase the base, and then we get the percent improved effect on top of that. So this is going to continue to get better with all skills. We don't care about anything else in this tree. The extra life on melee attack through Sanguine Covenant is kind of nice. At 90, we'll put a point into here. The chance to dodge projectiles is nice. We will max that out. But next, I think we're going to start putting points into probably Spark of Hope for the duration, because 20 seconds per base level is really nice. We'll probably take that at least to like level 10 or so. Yeah, we'll see. Can you be slowed? You can. Want to avoid the shower of rocks. I think Bloodthorns is slightly better DPS. They're very similar, honestly. On to Act 3. There we go. There's the arcane crystal that I was looking for. Now, let's go ahead and up this. We're going to want... we have one of those. We're looking for these. Want 5 of those total. We have the rest we need here. So, it's 20 attack speed, 14 vitality right now. And now it goes to 30 attack speed, 21 vitality. And we can have more of these in here as well. And that gives us 100 mana on melee attack. And extra spell damage, 12%. So, not bad. Okay, let's do Act 3 here. Let's check our layout, see what we got going on. Okay. That looks like it's our area. That's the waypoint. So we'll just go right for this one, and then we'll go back to town and walk the other way, I guess. So yeah, I'll probably put like 10 base points in these for now, just to get their duration up a little longer so I can actually use them. Because all of the buffs are pretty nice. They just have really short durations until you invest pretty heavily into them. Which I'm pretty sure I'm just going to max them all out. Probably even before lemurs. Just because it's insanely good stats. I want to hit the 250 IAS breakpoint for... I don't have my teleport yet. I want to hit the... It's for the fastest attack frame. Using a Holy Lance on Super Beast is 250% IAS. Level up should heal us. And then it won't be until we do Cathedral of Vanity that we actually get what we're looking for. Continuity. Be really nice. Weird layout. Real shitty layout, my god. Might as well hand in Jade figurine while we're here. It's the extra 50 life. Okay. That 300 strength, so we're getting there. And we're level 72. 8 more levels until we can use it. So duration is up to 90 seconds on Spark of Hope now. Okay, now let's go the other way. That's Great Marsh Waypoint. We don't care. Want to head this way. Ugh. Our waypoint's all the way up there, so we'll drop a portal down here and then go get the waypoint. I hate layouts where we have to go through the Great Marsh. It's nice when you get your Flare Jungle connecting right to your Spider Forest, which we didn't get in normal difficulty either. I'd really like to get my Divine Apparition here once we do the Ennead challenge, which we're getting close to, but getting the teleport before Act 3 would have been kind of nice. What's my poison? 38 for my poison. Now that I've upgraded that, actually, I want to take a look here. We have 155 IAS. I'm going to pull up the speed calculator quick and take a look. Paladin, one-handed, broadsword. Okay, yeah, we're actually over the cap. We're at 6 frames with 138 IAS on broadsword. So we can actually drop a little bit of attack speed if we wanted. Once we go tier 3 in our helmet and gloves, we should be able to drop Werecat. And we can start wearing something a little more defensive. Probably Hell will pick up the Sacred Akara's robe and wear that for the extra defensive stats, perhaps. Yeah, continuity will be a real quality of life thing, so I don't have to be recasting my buffs all the time. Really care about the Gibden. It's not that big of a deal. Don't see this layout very often. One of the faster layouts for sure, though. $75. Brain and eye. $150. We're getting like 39% 8% Pierce right now from Sanguine Covenant as well. 1% of our max HP. It's going to be incredibly strong for... just for, like, later Uber fights. It was starting to become pretty obvious with our Javazon that we just didn't have enough Poison Pierce. And it's hard to stack Pierce. But if you want to deal effective damage to later bosses, you really, really need it. So it's kind of cool that I'm never going to have to worry about Pierce on this build, that I'm just always going to have more than enough Pierce. As long as I keep Sanguine Covenant up, that is. Which is why I'm going to go for continuity as soon as I can. All the way on the other side, of course. I don't think we'll be able to use the weapon once we hit... once we hit 80. But we may be able to start using the chest piece and belt for at least the 2-piece for this set. We'll see where our stats sit. Because we need 300 something for the helmet. Ruined Temple. That's cool. I wish I had found that, like, a couple hours ago. Actually, I won't do that yet. I'll grab the waypoint. Oh good, the waypoint's right by the entrance too. That's nice. Okay. Puts it at 190 seconds for Spark of Hope. And decent attack cast speed, hit recovery, and move speed. So that's looking pretty nice. Can probably leave that there now. If we take a look here, we need 375 for the chest. And 400 for the belt. We need 387 dex for the helmet and 500 strength for the weapon. So it's quite a lot still. 77, 3 more levels. We'll do a respec in 3 levels and see if we can hit the 500 strength for the weapon. Because getting that, at the very least, will be huge. Yeah, it's close enough. Just about done with Act 3, which is nice. Like I said, we'll do the ennead challenge and we'll probably finish this part off there. It's gonna take a hot minute, but that's okay. If he just wants to stand there, that's fine with me. One more level. There we are, level 80. Might as well go grab the waypoint. And where's the boss room? Literally right beside the entrance. Yeah, cold damage is better on this guy. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe Lemurs is the better single target skill. Because this shit's slapping and I only have like 8 points in it. Imagine if I had been maxing it. Do that. So check that, and then we go to Lemurs. Yeah, man, I think Lemurs is just better single target damage. Maybe I was totally wrong. They seem pretty comparable, but it's hard to tell. I have maxed out Bloodthorns and only 8 points into Lemurs, and they're pretty comparable damage. So if I max out Lemurs, that's probably going to say something, you know? It's very possible I just had it backwards the whole time. I thought it didn't shotgun, but perhaps it is shotgunning, like each projectile is dealing damage. So maybe that does just make it a fantastic single target skill. So we drop a portal there. We go to Act 5. We go, or I go to Act 4 rather. Then we go back here. Pop in here. Ennead challenge. Let's go buy potions before we do this. We do have another arcane crystal as well. So we'll probably up tier something. Oh. Absorbs fire enemies, that's why. It's like, this is taking a while. What's going on here? Plus, they were taking half damage because of the tower. Okay, and our class charm here. We get the Eye of Divinity, 2 skills, physical resist bonus defense. Then we got 2 of these, so we can probably upgrade these, if I had to guess. We'll disjunction them first. Yep. And we got 20 move speed on them, a little better. Buy another disjunction real quick. We have another slot for another gem there as well. Looking good. We pump all of our points into strength. We still don't have enough to wear any of... Oh, we have enough to wear our chest piece. This gives us enough attributes to be able to wear it, though. So we can't quite use it. What we can do is go do our respec, though. So let's take off everything except our jewelry. Okay, we'll put 1 into each of those. We'll max out Stormlord. 1 here. I'll save the points there. I don't need them. We will be putting points into here once we hit 90, but for now we have a ton of points to spend. We'll max out Bloodthorns, and we'll get this up to 110. This will be a good one to level up, but as you can see, the duration takes quite a while. We mostly want it, well, Veneration of Justice we'll mostly just want for the vitality and energy, so we will max that out eventually. Elemental Wisdom we don't need to worry about because we're going to have more than enough Pierce from Sanguine Covenant. Currently we're at 33% Pierce. So, okay. We grab these. So, we are going to need gloves and boots still, but everything else can get set aside because we won't be using that anymore. This is what we'll be wearing. Put this on, put this on. Put this on. We don't quite have enough for the helmet, unfortunately, so we'll put that on, put those on, put those on. We'll fill this with diamonds for now. So it's going to look a little messy because all of the spell damages are going to be split up now, but let's grab 2 more diamonds. Now, what I could also do is gull runes in here for attack speed. Would also be pretty good. Missing the absorbs from that now, which is a little scary. Poison res, we will socket these. We have onyxes in here for the cold. We'll put that in there. That in there. Then we're going to need the lightning. So we'll put these in here. Lightning is amber. And how's this looking now? That's good. Poison is a little low. Brings that to 50, 70. So these are decent resistances now. I'm fine with that. As well as we can take a look here. We have 10% chance each for Hailstorm and Flame Strike, 20% Vitality, 150 life on melee attack. We're going to get an extra bonus skills, percent life, percent Vitality. We're going to get level 12 Warp Armor. We're going to get a lot of good bonuses once we can wear this. So next up, let's just do that. Now we have plenty of room for potions as well. We can take a look at the stats on this set as well if you guys are interested. The spear is really nice. It can roll 3 to 6. This is a pretty well rolled one. It can roll 3 to 6 paladin skills, and then it can roll varying for fire and cold, up to 40%. This one was 38, so it was 2% off. And then it can roll up to 120 vitality, and I got 90, so it was an okay. I think it's 50 to 190 or 50 to 120, and I rolled 90, so middling, not amazing, but it's an okay roll. The helmet here, I think I can roll better skills up to 2 or 3, so I could get a better one of these for sure. But the percent strength and vitality on it is really nice as well. Honestly, if I had have gone for dexterity to wear this first, the 10% or the 19% strength probably would have let me equip the rest of the gear. So I probably could be wearing the whole set right now, but I'll just dump points into dex as we go. We're getting pretty close. We're not too far off. The belt, flat vitality, armor. They all have fire and cold spell damage. This only has cold. This has both. So yeah, pretty good stuff. I can show off the procs real quick here, actually. See if I can find some enemies and get these procs to go off. Yeah, so there's the fire strike. We don't have the mana on striking now. I am now realizing as well. We cannot afford to put any on the weapon just yet. With level 1 lemurs. Yeah, and then Hailstorm there, you can see. Extra procs for extra damage. They're level 38, so they're not going to deal a ton of damage in the late game. But what they'll do is they'll help with our single target immensely. That is the big part. Because this build lacks single target damage. That's its big loss. But with Hailstorm and Flame Strike, it's not so bad. As much as I love spears, we're going to be going into Super Beast form in the next 8 levels, so it's not as big of a deal. Is there another way for me to get mana on striking, I wonder? Dump that there. Is there one for weapons? maybe. Mana per kill. Is there... Yeah, more regenerate mana. Maximum mana. But no way to get mana on hit other than MOs. So it'll be a little janky until we get one more level, then we can get 20 mana on hit. And we'll be able to use at least lemurs. But... Okay, well that's going to do it. And the next episode we'll finish off Nightmare. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, consider subscribing. We'll see you all in the next episode.